Buggy bumpers. The human touch was denied the love.
It's up now.
Jesus.
Yeah, he lied.
He played it.
Oh, hold on, my fault.
Jesus.
My fault. Oh, shit, no.
Yo, watch the pick and roll.
Congratulate yourself, dog. What you want
Right.
today, dog?
Man. Welcome to Pick and Roll Podcast, episode 9. Conspicuous by his absence is D. Jones Obaka. He is filming a movie right now. So I am sitting in again. Yep, shout out D. Jones. Sitting to my left. Who are you? I don't know. You know, that's not my show. So, like, introduce yourself, goddammit.
Hey, Boogie.
Hey, Boogie. And on my right,
Homie Romo.
Pause.
Romo, man. It on to the Cowboys.
Homie Romo. Homie Romo. Hey, if you're tuned in live on Facebook on either the JR Scales page or the Slick Talk Scales page, welcome. This is episode 9 again. If you're tuned in on YouTube, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, hit the bell notification to be notified every time Pick and Roll goes live. Fellas, had a long 2 weeks of sports. We've been down for 2 weeks, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Me too. So what happened? Man, hey, listen. So Shohei Ohtani became the
For the people out there that might want to explain.
Shohei Ohtani is a major league pitcher and left fielder. He just got the richest contract in American sports history. 10 years, $700 million. Is he worth it?
Add the kicker in there.
I was going to get to that.
Okay. Is he worth it? Hell yeah, he worth it.
Yeah, he worked. For sure. Best baseball player I've ever seen. And I've seen Barry, I've seen Griffey, I've seen Roger Clark. Only motherfucker I ain't seen was Willie Mays, but Ohtani, he the real deal. If this was when I was a shorty,
He'll be start focusing on baseball. Won't you?
nah, he'll be the biggest star in the world. Because when I was 14, Mark McGwire and them, Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa, they was the biggest stars in the world.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like when they was on their home run chase, and they was the most recognizable stars in the world, even over Jordan and Kobe and them.
It was the reason Barry Bonds did what he did because he was so mad that they got so much attention. They was literally Jordan.
So like the home run chase of 2000, 2001, like you gotta think that shit was on every day.
Yeah.
Full coverage from I mean, that's when SportsCenter was on every hour. Full coverage from hour to hour. Then McGwire hit one. When Sosa and then when Sammy went for 70, shit, that was world renowned news.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That was the biggest stars in the world. So what Ohtani is doing, he's really doing double that. He missed 60 games, he got 50 homers. And led the league in strikeouts. Like, how you lead the league in strikeouts and you miss 60 games?
Bro, how do you throw 101 mile per hour fastball and then go hit 2 home runs in the same game? That's crazy.
He was second in the league in homers.
He's putting that work.
He
Putting that work.
the best player I've ever seen. It's a shame that he was wasting away on over there in Anaheim, in LA, or whatever you want to say.
Anaheim just couldn't get no other pitching besides him. Like
they had him in Trout. They had two of the best players in the world, but that's how baseball is. Though. Baseball is the epitome of a team sport.
Yep. He deferred $680 million till the end of his contract.
Yep, for the 10 years following.
So he'll be getting 2 years, or he'll be getting $2 million a year
for 10 years.
For 10 years,
but then
get 680.
680 for the next 10 years after his contract.
68
So he'd be living like a fat cat somewhere in Japan.
And right now, with that money they saved on him, they finna get the other
Well, do they? But do they? I mean, so do they really save that money? It don't count towards nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
it counts towards their later salary caps.
Yeah, anything deferred is it doesn't count.
It's I forget. I should have brought. It's certain players in the NBA that still getting NBA money. Like
Garnett did that.
Garnett deferred all his money.
So like right now, Garnett is part of the Celtics cap space.
$5 million. So I think it expired this year.
Which is the smart way to do it if you don't want to go broke as a
that's like Iverson got
with the Reebok deal.
Yeah, when he's 55, he can get I don't know what the sum of money is.
Yeah. Maybe he get all the interest too, which is
and now they
ridiculous.
Now they the presidents and shit of Reebok. Sure,
it's
pretty good nest egg waiting there for him.
It is 10 years, $700 million healthy for the game of baseball.
It ain't healthy for sports at all.
It's kind of like that Deshaun Watson did. Now you just opened up Pandora's box. Now everybody gonna feel like I'm worth that.
I mean, I agree with the premise of that, but you got to be the quality of player that he is for you to get that type of money because ain't nobody even approaching that in baseball.
That's what I was going to say because even Aaron Judge didn't get that last year.
Aaron Judge really got shorted.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Aaron Judge took a short, and I said that when he signed that money. He took a short on the revenue that he creates for the Yankees, and coming off the season where he could have won the Triple Crown. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like it for small market teams. I feel like small market teams can't compete with the Dodgers giving out $700 million.
But that's the status quo. That's how baseball is. It's always been. So they ain't looking for no even playing field.
No.
They want the Cinderella stories. And then the crazy part is that the small market teams been winning the chip.
I was gonna say I actually don't believe in that whole small market teams can't compete thing, bro. Because at the end of the day, like you said, you still got to compete. Bro.
Can they compete long term?
I mean, okay, but that's like that's in general though. That's with anything, not even just in sports, bro. If you give somebody the option to live in Milwaukee or live on Miami sun on the beach, they're gonna choose Miami the beach. No one's gonna choose to live in Milwaukee in the middle of December. Like you get what I'm saying?
I do.
Well, I'm saying like you get what
I'm saying. I can live wherever the fuck I want to.
I'm using it as an example though. Like you get what I'm saying though. Like it's bigger than just sports, bro. Like it has to do with location too though. Like. Ain't no state taxes in Texas.
But if
stuff like that,
if the playing field is level, you don't have a choice. It's only a finite amount of spaces for you to play.
But if you're the premier player and you can pick where you're gonna go, you're gonna pick.
Okay, but that's the premier player. And premier players don't necessarily win championships or win World Series titles in fucking baseball.
Right, but if you want the premier player, you're gonna have to pay him. And it's like, I can give you more money than they can. That's.
I mean,
okay.
That's a fundamental flaw, though. Yes. That's why I say the baseball don't want a level playing field. If that was the case, they would have implemented a salary cap long ago.
Right.
Even when, like I said, we talked off mic in 2005. Shit, I was like, that's a long ass time ago. Alex Rodriguez signed for $250.
I was 7th grade.
You know what I'm saying? So they've been on this track.
Yeah.
They knew it was gonna get to 700 or 800, whatever. Going forward,
somebody's gonna break the billion.
Yeah, you implement that plan when shit. What's cuz that went to the Yankees came from the Marlins. He got Juan Carlos. He got $350 or whatever. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no generational guy. So shit, even when Robinson Cano got his $224 from the Mariners, it's like they ain't generational guys, but they were a product of what the market is and what the system is. And that's what, in all sports, going forward, everybody's going to be a product of what the market is. Your talent or your production ain't going to dictate that shit.
Right.
The market is going to dictate what you worth. And that's why you look at the NBA, Desmond Bain got $207 million. Do we think he's 207? When you look at him on the surface, do you be like, oh, he worth $200 million?
No.
No, but the market dictates that.
The market dictates. But in baseball, it's a little different because and I attribute it to why baseball is losing to the NBA and the NFL because
they don't market their stars.
They don't market their stars, and two, you know who's going to be there at the end. That football has a weird dichotomy where one year a team could be terrible, and the next year they could be in the Super Bowl. And it gives a fan base something to root for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In baseball, like I'm a Brewers fan, bro. Like we could get to the playoffs, but when we get there, the Dodgers finna beat our ass. They got Ohtani.
They got Clayton Kershaw.
They got fucking Mookie Betts. They got they loaded, bro.
But they've been loaded for a couple of years now.
Yeah, and they damn near won 100 games this year,
and they lost. But I mean, going back to the marketing of the stars, it's like shit. If that's where they're so to piggyback on what we just talked about with McGuire and Sosa, that was they shining moment of marketing their stars.
Yep,
they've fundamentally lost that, and if they had that, Ohtani, there's no better starter to market to him.
No.
He from Japan, so you got that whole market there, the international market, and he the best motherfucker ever seen.
Ain't baseball the number one sport over here too?
Yes, baseball. Yeah. Oh yeah, they churning out.
Yeah, I mean, they only go to school.
They churning out.
God, look, massive. That's where Ichiro from.
Studs,
yeah, I know.
It's like they breeding.
I remember the hoopla when Ichiro came over.
Hey, so look, so
the nigga went by one name.
Right. He was like Prince.
Hideo Nomo. They don't even remember. Hideo Nomo had his own shoe.
Nomo was cold too.
So we saying basically Ohtani is the LeBron of baseball.
Ohtani might be Michael Jordan of baseball.
Ohtani, the best motherfucker ever.
Ohtani's what they lie and say Babe Ruth.
You can't say he the best ever because he don't have the greatest ever because he don't have the accomplishments. Yeah. But he's the most talented baseball player I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm a real baseball fan. Like I watch all sports.
I do too.
No, I'm a real baseball, so I can tell you the greats. He better than all of them. Like Barry Bonds is no matter what they say about Barry Bonds, he the best. He's the greatest baseball player that there is. Like just off talent, off his accomplishments, all that to me.
I think him and Griffey was close. Him and Griffey were very close.
He better than Griffey because he won World Series.
He won a World Series.
You know what I'm saying? But before
he was on the juice,
before Barry was on the juice, though,
he was still
he was 50-50.
Yeah.
50 home runs, 50 stolen bases. He was 40. No, he was 40, 45. Yeah. He was in the club by himself. It was only him and Griffey.
Well, he got on the steroids and started hitting 70.
So people took away Barry's his incredible years before the juice because the home runs became the nominal point of him. But he was a great player before that. He had 10 gold gloves before then.
He didn't need it. And I think that's what really pissed off the baseball world was. Barry Bonds, you didn't need it.
He already the best motherfucker.
He was first ballot Hall of Famer, like already. You didn't need it. But somebody like Sammy Sosa needed it.
But they marketed it so crazy. The home run. I don't know if you remember that commercial where chicks did the long ball. That was the piggyback of the juice era where motherfuckers, they ain't care. They was just caring about hitting home runs. Yep. Barry Bonds stopped stealing bases.
Yeah,
when he's one of the leaders. He one of the leaders all time was stealing bases, bro. He stopped stealing bases, bro. Go look at his home run years where he got 70 and all that.
Yeah,
he probably got 8 stolen bases. Like that just lets you know what the focus was on.
Yeah,
and that's why I say they failed Ohtani miserably by not marketing him. He should be the biggest star in the world. Him and Bron should be like this.
But Ohtani's like, for the video game world that we live in, right? Mm-hmm. Ohtani's like the perfect video game character. Like everybody wants to create themselves as this super fantastic two-way player.
Yeah,
Ohtani's that.
Yeah, he's the epitome of
that.
Like the man had 48 homers, ERA was under 2, bro.
Hey, he had 30 stolen bases.
I know.
He been doing this thing.
He had 30 stolen bases,
But
bro.
the crazy part,
Bro, pitchers be on the
his
mound.
year last year was better than this year.
Yep.
So, like,
and he missed 60 games.
I'm like, man.
All right, so look, with somebody that's
crazy.
somebody of his type of his caliber, right? When he retires, would you want him as in your front office as like a GM, or would you want him to be your coach?
I mean, I don't know his personality because they don't show it.
I'm
know.
talking strictly just off his caliber of talent.
I can't answer that question with no integrity.
Like, I mean, it ain't like you gonna be we gonna bash you for your answer.
No, I ain't saying I just don't want to give an answer that I don't believe in because I don't know. Because for me, coaching or GM don't mean nothing about your accomplishments because there's plenty of us that's accomplished that they don't know talent at all.
Yeah.
So I couldn't give a viable answer to our audience if I don't believe in it. That's just me. I ain't no knocking against nobody else.
So let's get to the meat. Pause. What everybody's been waiting on. What everybody been waiting on. This weekend, the Los Angeles Lakers won the first annual in-season tournament from the NBA.
Where I got 5 rings.
Hey, look, check it out. Hey, I got an announcement though.
Brian got 5 rings.
I bashed the in-season tournament when we talked about it on the show. But after it played out and seeing how these dudes actually played, I can see how this tournament could be beneficial for the NBA. Like, because now looking at you can see like as of right now through the first 20 games how the playoffs might play out. You get what I'm saying? You can see it a little bit, bro.
Yeah.
And being that the Lakers won it, I did have them as my dark horse in the West when we picked our teams too, though. So that it's everything falling in line, like in place. I don't think it was no. Well, you picked the Pelicans. I think you did. I didn't pick the Pelicans, but the Pelicans was one of the to make the playoffs. You said when healthy.
Yeah.
So when you look at the teams that was inside the play-in, like the last couple teams, they was all high caliber teams that we figured gonna be at the end of the race anyway. So.
Mm-hmm. I think Indiana
surprised a lot of people.
Indiana's taking that spot that I had reserved for the Knicks. Yeah. I think they jumped them. I think
Indiana could make the ECF.
Watching what they did to Boston, yeah, I do.
You think they can do that in a 7-game series?
You can't play that way in the playoffs.
In a 7-game series, you think that's gonna happen like that?
I think that they have a puncher's chance, and anytime there are a lot of teams that don't have a puncher's chance. Like, right, they're good teams, but you can see the deficiencies. You go,
if they catch the right matchup.
Indiana's one of them teams where I think they got a chance against everybody. I think if they get hot, they got a chance against everybody. I mean, when you got the best point guard, I don't
think you can play that type of style and win in a 7-game series because it's too easy to game plan against it. Like once you go into a series of 7 games with the same opponent, they're gonna be able to. I mean, look what the Lakers did shout out Tyrese, but because that's the home team. But look what the Lakers did to them. They were able to kind of subsidize all that running that they do because all right, we're gonna put length on you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna show you different looks. We're gonna have different defenders on you trying to get into you fall. But like Wiggy said, I think that in the playoffs that could be beneficial in some matchups where you running that style and you know what I'm saying, it's a track meet, but when you go up against, the elite of the elite, they're gonna be able to
they're gonna
be able to
nip all that in the bud
to take away what you do best. And right now what they do best and really the only thing they do is they get more possessions than you.
Yeah, they
run. They you know what I'm saying, they shooting a ton of trays. So on that note, if they shoot a ton of trays, they can be in any game in any series, but to take them as a legit, chance, a legit contender to knock off a Boston or a Bucks or a Heat or somebody like that, I don't see it. But I do agree with you guys that the tournament is a precursor to what the intensity of the playoffs look like. But I think I got a different opinion about the tournament, though. I think the NBA, I think that they kind of blew their load on the tournament. I think it ended too early.
Too short. Yeah, it was too short.
I think the tournament's gonna be longer.
So my perspective of it is if we had all this in the first 20 games of the season, right? So now what do the next 60 look like?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where do they go from this intensity and then as a consumer, what I think the fundamental problem that the NBA is going to have with the tournament is how do you stretch it?
I think that they trying to play it as the tournament was at the beginning of the year. We got the All-Star weekend in the middle of the year, and then the playoff run.
Yeah, but to his point, then you should have stretched the tournament to like right before the All-Star break.
You gave us all this in the beginning, which is cool, which is great. It's great for the viewer, but how do you sustain the viewer going forward?
No, I think you're right. I think you're right when you say it's too short, but I think that being that we all agree that it's too short, I think the NBA know that it was too short. I think they're gonna have to extend it.
I mean, it depends on what they view because, like you said, they got a good point. They got All-Star in February, so they probably don't want to have everything lumped up on each other. And they probably don't want the in-season tournament to be a precursor to the playoffs because they want people to get ramped up for the playoffs.
Right? You also got to think about this too, though. If you extend the tournament towards the middle of the season, now you run to the trade deadline. But people are playing for this in-season tournament for an incentive. So now teams might not be incentivized to trade a piece that they might have traded because now they're trying to win this in-season tournament.
I mean, that's all well and good, but if you get traded, you're gonna get traded anyway. So in my opinion, that's just my opinion.
I think that's a good angle. I think that's a good angle.
I think they need to find a way where maybe they can stretch it a little further to where.
I agree.
Because I think the intensity of the games, when you go from that to now for the rest of these next 60, your viewership. I know as me as a consumer, I'm looking like okay, I'm already missing the courts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
LeBron might sit down for the next.
And then like they said, like them even
Kawhi for the start game manager.
Yeah, them even celebrating. The celebration even looked crazy. Like
they said they're gonna raise a banner too for them.
Yeah, they said they about to have a parade.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I seen a little post. They say LeBron have won every award possible in the NBA now.
Yeah,
that's legendary.
Hey, guess what?
That's what happened when you play 50 years.
LeBron got an in-season tournament win. Michael Jordan does.
They're gonna play 70 years.
In his defense, Michael Jordan didn't have the opportunity.
Huh?
In his defense, Mike didn't have the opportunity.
Whose fault is that? That ain't LeBron's fault.
We're not.
What you mean?
Cause I feel like we finna have a LeBron Jordan debate now. Cause I'm sure finna take it there.
We don't need that.
It's just an accolade.
We didn't have that every episode. We don't need to.
It's an accolade LeBron has.
That's why I said we're not finna go there, bro. We're not finna go there, bro.
We're supposed to be talking about Brian, right?
Yeah. So, what does this do for LeBron's legacy?
You can answer first.
Can I ask this? What his legacy don't need no. At this point, we really waiting to see how the story ends. Like that's just how I look at the LeBron story. Like if you go all the way back to St. Mary Vincent to now, like at this point, he's had a storybook career,
a storybook life.
At this point, like you just want to see how the story ends. Like as far as his legacy goes, that's stamped already. So it's like
there's nothing you can do adds to his legacy.
No, not
another Chipperton though add to his legacy.
No.
That's crazy.
Because to me, he's already done everything, bro. Like
if he leads his team to a chip at 38, that don't add to his legacy. 39. Sorry, he'd be 39 in a week and a half.
By the time the finals, yeah. But this is the thing. Like for me, it's kind of one. Like for me, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I'm saying like he just can't surprise me no more. Like I'm not gonna count him out. As long as he's suiting up, I'm not gonna count him out. I don't.
True.
I mean,
nothing he do gonna surprise me.
I mean, to answer the question I don't think
I'm lying. If LeBron do the slam dunk contest this year, that's gonna surprise me.
To answer the question that was posed, in season tournament, him winning that shit don't mean to me. That don't mean like it don't add on to his legacy. How they gonna make it a narrative? They already are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It's a great accomplishment. He won at 38, whatever, 39. That's cool. But in order to add to his legacy. Like the question that you asked, he got to win a chip.
Yeah.
If he win a chip at 39, that's something that only Kareem has done. So you have to, you know what I'm saying? That has to be another chip on his belt or whatever.
I mean, to me, just
But I think he can. I disagree with Boogie. I still think he can continue to add to his legacy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can't add to it. I'm saying as far as like.
I mean, that is what you're saying.
I'm saying like he can't.
He's saying I know why he's saying. I know why he's saying.
I understand.
He's saying that he's gonna forever be number 2. That's what he's saying. No matter what he do, he can't pass Jordan.
But I don't think that though. And I'm a Jordan guy, but I think that he could continue to add to his legacy because if he say he gets to 25 years, he gonna continue to add to his legacy because he gonna be so far ahead and everything that when my kids come down, they ain't gonna be seeing Jordan.
No.
So that's adding to your legacy.
I'm not saying it as in like he can't like ain't no more pages for him to write in his book.
No, I understand what you said. You said that he can't surprise you, but that wasn't what was asked.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not what I asked.
Okay.
I asked, did it add to his legacy? You said it. It didn't surprise you, but he can't add nothing to his legacy.
But if he get a chip, if you win 2 chips, he gets 6 chips. I mean, what's the argument now?
Right.
It's just Jordan didn't lose. That's the only thing that you can say.
Right.
But that's the only reason why I say Jordan better though, because on the biggest stage he never lost.
I mean, it's a lot of factors to that. Even though I agree, but it's a lot of factors. So when you compare,
guess what? Dirk Nowitzki never lost on the big stage either.
Okay.
So what does that mean?
He did.
Huh? He only played in the finals once.
He played twice. D-Wade beat that ass.
He did play in the finals twice. You're right.
But yeah, when you when you line it up, though,
D-Wade averaged 36.
It's gonna be an argument, and a lot of people, and they already are. A lot of people gonna say that, Rhonda. You can't duplicate his numbers.
No,
you can't duplicate his impact. So then they're gonna say, well, why is Jordan's impact more than his? And then we gonna, old motherfuckers like me, I'm gonna say, oh well, shit, he never lost. They gonna say, well, Brian went to the finals 18 times or some shit.
Yeah, how many people ain't on Brian Watch though?
And then what?
How many people want to ring on?
Bro, nobody from his conference.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying.
Nobody from his conference.
I'm just saying how it's gonna look if he gets 25 years and that's what I'm saying. Him adding to his legacy. I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree that Jordan's the best ever. I came in here and said that many times.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that to answer the question,
he could be
him adding to his legacy. He can continue to build blocks on his legacy.
I'm saying, like, all right.
You're just saying it wouldn't surprise you.
Yeah, like that's all I'm saying. Like,
so it wouldn't surprise you when he passes up Jordan.
No, he ain't passing Jordan because he done lost on the big stage.
Move around, man.
He lost on the biggest
stage.
Because
I was gonna say something about LeBron. Like,
so that means Pippen in there too, then, right?
Yeah. Pippen.
We had this conversation already.
I don't remember what you said.
Y'all told me Pippen wasn't y'all scales.
I didn't never tell you that.
Y'all told me Pippen. Y'all watered Pippen down on that episode. Y'all better go back and watch that one.
Don't say y'all. I never told you.
Okay, yeah.
I
had Pippen up there.
Consistently said.
I've never told you.
Go watch that. I think that was like episode 2 or something like that.
I know what episode it was. I ain't never said that.
My whole life. Consistently said Michael Jordan doesn't win a chip without
Scales.
Scottie
Dog, he drags Pippen that episode.
I'm just
saying,
those
stats and some more stuff, man. Boy, y'all went crazy on Pippen.
We can get off of it.
Yeah, y'all went crazy on Pippen. You said,
man,
what we going to?
Are the Lakers finals favorites now?
Favorites?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say favorites. I mean,
Denver's hurt.
This game 20 of 82. It's a lot of basketball to play.
I mean
a lot. But Jamal Murray back, so they're gonna be working back into rhythm. I mean, I do agree with Boogie. It's early, but every little bit counts.
Yeah. What young team?
But I don't think the Lakers are the favorite. I mean, I think they're a contender.
And we touched on it. We touched on it a little bit with the Indiana talk. But what young team is poised to make the most noise this year?
The Thunder.
Yeah.
You think they get out the
In the
first round?
East, in the East, I think it's Orlando.
Yeah, I agree with both.
Orlando.
I agree with both. Hey, Paolo, was that tonight? He balling right now, if I'm not mistaken. He going off right now.
I love Orlando. I like their style of play.
Bro, is it a window over here?
I don't know. It's a little chilly,
Oh,
and you want to tell all the viewers you're a bitch and got
it's
low
too
iron.
late, bro. I gotta remember, bro. I'll be around 3,000 degrees heat all day, so anything outside of that, I'm cold.
Oh yeah, your toxins gone. No,
Okay, that was last night. That was
That was last night.
They playing right now though too.
No, they won already.
Yeah.
They beat Cleveland.
Yeah. Got Orlando in the East, so okay, see in the West.
Speaking of Cleveland,
But another team that I had to miss my words on that I thought wasn't gonna be shit. Houston be hooping.
He had 15 in the third by himself. Yeah, Houston been hooping too.
Houston be hooping.
Aaron Holiday they giving Lil Bro the minutes and he been showing up. He ain't making like no highlight plays, but he's that perfect glue guy for them.
I don't know what happened in Indiana with the other two Holidays, but
Justin in Portland or something like that.
Shit, niggas getting back into the bag. That's all that matters. Niggas like 10-year veterans.
Yeah.
I mean,
Aaron Young.
Justin like 12,
yeah.
13. He one of the niggas.
Justin came a year or two after Drew,
Mm-hmm.
and then Aaron just came like 2 or 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like 4 years
Aaron
ago,
like
4
5.
or 5. My bad. Yeah,
He played with Kyle Anderson.
Yeah.
So we're getting close to the NFL playoff push. How we like the NFL this year?
We ain't been here since the Cowboys lost to the Niners. I mean, to the Eagles, since the Eagles lost to the Niners.
But
But
then the Cowboys turn around and beat the Eagles again.
yeah, and that was your team, the favorite. I was trying to talk to you because we was asking who was the best team in the NFC, and you said it was the Eagles, and I was like, "This the
At the
Niners."
time, they was.
Yeah, but the last 2 weeks they ain't been looking like it. But we hadn't been here to talk about it, and I was waiting because you don't like to answer the phone because I was ready to talk.
I don't be talking in that chat like that, bro.
He do not be with the chat. Bro. I be like, bro, I be in it like.
Oh, that shit is
I told you, bro.
That
I
shit is for the
told you,
moment,
bro. I told you, bro. The Niners, they balling right now, bro. They balling right now.
Okay, but I'm just saying, when they lost 3 straight, you wasn't saying that.
What you mean?
You didn't say that when they lost 3 straight.
We didn't. The question wasn't asked when they lost 3 straight.
I'm saying we come on here every week that we come on here.
I'm saying
discuss football. Now we say who are the front runners.
Yeah.
And when they lost 3 straight, you wasn't saying they was the front runners.
Yeah,
But
that jackhammer you brought in here today, you didn't bring it.
Yeah,
we
like,
did.
come
I'm saying,
on, bro.
I'm saying,
Like,
I'm saying.
like, come on, bro.
So
That's just like when I said week 2, I said Dallas looked like the most dominant team, right? Since then, they only lost 2 games. Are they? Do that qualify or no?
What you mean?
Does me saying Dallas was the most dominant team? You bashed me for that.
Yeah.
So they 10-3 now as we stand.
Wait, no, I didn't bash you for
Yes, you
being
did.
the most dominant team.
Yes, you did. You bashed me twice, 2 weeks in a row. You bashed me. They even commented on my status when they was talking about
What week was this?
This was week 2. This was when they
lie.
blew out the
I ain't
Giants
gonna-
40-0.
Yeah,
and then they came back and they blew out another motherfucker.
But that's
30-something. I said the question was,
you're right. I
who
did.
was the most dominant team? I said Dallas.
But I
You
said, look at how
they didn't play nobody.
Exactly. They played the. My bad. They played the Giants,
so I'm
bro.
asking you now, since they 10-3, was that a bad take?
No, it wasn't a bad take. I
Okay.
get to you.
So that's what I'm saying. Those things just stand in time. They just temporary.
I know, but I just want you missing my point.
I'm not missing your point. I hear your point.
And the NFL is fluid.
Yeah, that shit don't.
From week to week.
The Niners playing great football. They loaded everywhere. We know that already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They playing great football. They look great.
Now, the question is, who's the MVP?
If I had to cast vote for MVP right now, I'd probably say C-Mac. But I do think Dak. I think Dak is on their heels. He gonna say Purdy.
He already
But
know.
I can't give Purdy the nod.
Got to.
How can you? Okay. How can you give a 49er quarterback the nod for MVP without setting the world on fire?
No heavy lifting.
He's doing the exact same thing Jimmy Garoppolo was doing.
I'm finna tell you why. He has only one job, and that's to not fuck up. All you gotta
That don't
do
make
is
you the
not
MVP,
fuck
though.
up. And
That don't make you the MVP.
Hey, if you want to go numbers wise, he's number one in QBR, which means he's the most efficient quarterback.
Who care about QBR?
I'm just saying he's second in passing touchdowns too.
Thank you, Skip Bayless.
And who's your
I care about that?
Okay, your last couple of MVPs at quarterback, did they not lead the league in touchdowns?
In touchdowns, yeah.
Okay, he's number
don't
2
lead
right
the
now.
league in
He's
touchdowns.
2 right now.
Well, you don't lead the league.
He's
who?
2.
To who?
You said lead the league.
I'm saying
You don't lead the league.
To who?
It's in competition,
Who's
bro.
number one?
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't check it.
We in week 13, 14. It's 4 more weeks left.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's 18 weeks.
I know. 4 more weeks.
Oh, you saw? Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, he got time. He got 4 games left. He got time.
But he might
No,
go
Dakota.
to 4 games and don't only get 2 TDs. So then what?
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen though.
All right. I'm just saying.
I mean, he
There-
does have a dominant
he is-
running back.
I don't think they
Look,
him having 2 touchdowns.
look,
in 4
Purdy
games, I
is
don't think that's
aided.
gonna happen.
Purdy is aided. He got the most help in the league.
Sure,
He has the least amount of responsibility for any quarterback there is on any contending team. Will we agree with that sentiment?
Yeah, I said that already. I said
So it's just like when Jalen Hurts they had him trying to get the MVP last year. Like, bro, your job ain't that hard, bro. Your job ain't that tough.
So who's he second?
Well, if that's the case, then why would you give it to C-Mac then?
Because C-Mac he's the driver of that offense.
Everything.
He's everything. He leads the league in touches. So I mean, he touching the ball if they don't got C-Mac, they ain't winning.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that too, though.
So that's one to me. That's what the MVP look like. If this person goes out your lineup,
I'm not saying. Hold on, before you finish. I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just asking what your reasoning for.
I'm giving you my
okay.
reason.
Go ahead.
If C-Mac go out your lineup, he go out the 49ers lineup right now,
They
they
in
lose
trouble.
the next 4.
They in trouble.
Yeah. So so if Purdy go out, they got a fighter's chance.
Yeah.
Who they back up this year?
Who cares? It's the 49ers. They went to the NFC Championship
Who they back
game.
up running back?
They went to the
No, they
NFC
had-
Championship
they played-
game with a wide receiver at
I
quarterback.
was going to say they played the whole second half.
Who they back up running back? Tell me that.
Who they got there?
Debo Samuel.
Debo,
He ain't back up running back.
Elijah
Elijah
Moore.
Elijah Moore.
Elijah
Stop
Moore
it,
is
man.
actually the back.
C-Mac touching that bitch every time.
Rightfully so, though.
Rightfully
so.
I'm gonna give you a controversial pick.
Who?
The person you should be talking about at quarterback is Dakota Prescott.
Yeah, I said that.
No, he said that on Facebook. Yeah.
I just said it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
you
said
said it
Dak
earlier
was
too,
on his head.
Yeah.
No, Dak leads the league in touchdown passes.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
And he's tied for the most wins in the league.
Yeah.
So
Well, I already told you I kind of watered his wins down a couple weeks ago, though.
yeah, you water his wins. That don't mean shit to the voters.
That,
for sure.
that they don't got no runner.
They just
They ain't got no running back.
They just
They ain't got no running game.
dismantled the Eagles.
They ain't got no running game.
I wouldn't
Their
have
best
anything
corner is
like-
out for the year.
Yeah.
Their best corner is out for the year. The man who had 9,000 interceptions last year.
They got another man with 9,000 interceptions this
Yeah.
year.
Because
So is it the system or is
they
it
just
the
get
players?
ball hawks. They got ball hawks.
Yeah, they do.
They got ball.
They drive ball hawks. Like, I personally,
You should be talking about Lamar though.
thank you. Personally, I think Lamar is the MVP. But when you talking about quarterbacks and you talk about efficiency and ratings and numbers,
That's a product of system.
Dak is the leader.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'll be having smoke for Dak. I don't think he can stretch the field like that.
And guess who
But
QBR is
he
better
opened
than Brooks?
I think it's Dak. Dak's number. Or no, if that changed, that just changed from the last game. Because before that, Brock was number 1.
It's actually CJ Stroud.
Oh, see,
That's who I was.
That's
That's who I was gonna come here and say he was the MVP. If they would have won yesterday, I was gonna say he should get MVP.
And I wouldn't have argued that. I would have said he was a dark horse. They wouldn't have gave it to him.
But they got
because of the rookie,
smacked.
though, but yeah, he did. He got smacked. He got smacked.
He's winning Rookie of the Year.
He got.
This
So
is
look,
one of the easiest Rookie of the Year.
Hey, so
Exactly,
if he doesn't come back from this injury or from this concussion, do you think that he knows to win Rookie of the Year if he don't finish the year out?
he don't win Rookie of the Year regardless.
I was going to say because ain't nobody doing what he did. Even if he stopped playing today,
Listen.
ain't nobody gonna catch him.
I mean, just
He leads the league in
the
yards.
Texas in contention, bro. They in contention to make the playoffs.
He leads
Like,
the league in yards. He
They had
has
2
20
wins
touchdowns
last
and 5 interceptions.
And then four of them touchdowns just
It's
came in the last 4 weeks too.
He
He
crazy.
had 1 interception for 8 weeks.
Ooh, did you know?
CJ Cole.
Y'all
Brock
don't remember?
Brock
That was my A Boogie challenge week 3. Y'all don't remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Brock Purdy's QBR is 74.7. Dax is 74.6.
That's close.
it murders your argument for Brock Purdy for MVP.
Why?
Because he has 4 more touchdown passes than him. He's 30 less yards. Like
you said, murder
and
like
more
they just,
wins.
Took that shit off the park.
And more wins.
And more responsibility.
Okay. That can go
How? If your running back is like number 3.
That running back is Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
If your running back is number 3 in the MVP vote,
they was high on Tony Pollard. That's why they.
And when I tell you week 1,
hey,
when I tell you week 1, we came in here.
I have never.
Tony Pollard wasn't a feature back.
I never been high on Dallas. You said that though.
Tony Pollard.
I've never been high on them. So
they ain't had a running back since Zeke was healthy, and so
Zeke was that man.
It's a lot of pressure on that.
They ain't had a running back since Zeke rookie year.
No,
after that, they had split backfield. Zeke, he got worse every year after that. Yes, that's facts.
Zeke was cold first 3 years. He was all pro.
Yeah, but I'm saying statistically he got worse every year.
I mean, statistically don't show impact.
Man, it was the topic of discussion.
You also have to remember.
If I'm all pro,
if I'm all pro,
line. That's not Pro Bowl. If I'm all pro, that means I'm the best nigga in the league at my position.
Yeah.
If I'm all pro 3 years in a row, then I didn't decline.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest with you.
Because numbers in football don't necessarily reflect impact. A whole game plan changes around an all pro running back.
So they put 9 in the box, bro.
Yeah, they put 9 in the box.
Come on, man. That's like saying Derrick Henry, like we just was. For like, oh, he declined. He's supposed to.
Yeah.
Shit, if you get 400 carries a night for 8 seasons, shit, you supposed to decline at some point.
Yeah, you can't last doing that forever.
Man, and carrying hella loads, bro.
The pause. That was wild.
That was crazy. That was disgusting right there.
Big pause.
That was a crazy
wow.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about McCaffrey is that McCaffrey can extend his career by turning into a slot wide receiver.
Yeah, like his dad.
Well, his dad was a split end. His dad,
he played about wide.
His dad was legit.
Yeah.
His
brother was cold too before he got hurt.
His brother played the league?
No, he didn't make it to the league. He got hurt in college.
No, well, he wasn't legit.
Hey, I don't put nothing past. It's like the manage that bloodline.
There's a lot of credence to that, especially in football, because you learn things at a young age that it takes a lifetime to learn.
Speaking of the manage, did y'all watch that 30 for 30?
I haven't watched it yet.
That Heisman, man, that's just so cold, bro.
Man, 30 for 30 is amazing, bro.
Yeah. What's your favorite one?
The Ric Flair one.
What's your favorite one?
My favorite one? My favorite one is probably the Deion one or the Jordan one when the Birmingham Barons. That shit cold. No, for real, they go when he retired and he went to or the Reggie Miller one.
Okay.
But don't you feel sorry for Reggie?
No. What part?
I don't feel sorry for Reggie. Niggas ran into that man.
Can you imagine like
that's what made Jordan the GOAT, bro. He stopped quality niggas from eating,
I'm not even talking about Reggie winning the championship.
Oh.
I'm talking about waking up every morning knowing you're not the best basketball player in your household.
Oh.
And you're a first ballot Hall of Famer, went to war with Michael Jordan on a regular basis.
Cheryl might have got it done.
Cheryl might have beat Mike.
Cheryl might have got it done. Bro.
Yo.
Cheryl was cold.
Big homie, what's your hot takes for this week, man?
I don't got hot takes. I got questions.
Hot take.
Oh, he said big homie.
Oh.
My
first hot take, we already covered it. I think Shohei Ohtani is the best baseball player I've ever seen. That might be a hot take for some people, but it might not be too hot of a take for most people.
I think you saying that you've ever seen makes it not a hot take. I think if you say he's the best baseball player
I think
ever.
he's the best baseball player ever.
Thank you. That's a good hot take.
Yeah.
I would agree with you.
I think he's the best baseball player ever, the most talented baseball player ever. So that was my first hot take to come in here, and and give. And then my second hot take is the Warriors dynasty is over. It's over. They cooked.
Stamped.
They super cooked. I try to give them a little bit of graces because of what I seen them do and what I know that they're capable of. But they done.
Definitely Steph.
Damn.
Poor Steph. My heart goes out to you, brother. You playing with bums.
Facts. Is Clay dead? Is he dead?
Yeah, Clay did. I mean, as far as
stick a fork in him. Barbecue chicken.
When you take into account, and I mean, and really, I mean, I know it's comp, but he really should be done. Though.
Yeah.
Like when you take into account all those dudes, the miles that they got on, and they years, like they old, bro. And really, when you come back from those two devastating injuries and lateral movement ain't the same, he can't. That's why he done though. He can't defend nobody. So right, when you look at them when they was at their peak, even in the Boston series just 2 years ago, they were able to defend wings.
That was what you said. They can't. You hit it on the head right
They can't defend nobody. Bro.
You snapped it down. I swear. And you know what's crazy? Who was that? I just watched a pod where
probably Paul Pierce.
No, that was. You saw that one too? I saw that. I watched the pod where I can't remember who it was. They asked him like, when did you know it was time to retire? And he was like, man, I was guarding somebody. He said I was guarding like D Rose or somebody, and it was these young guys out there. It was Jeff T. They asked Jeff T. why he retired. And he said like, man, I was trying to get out there with these young dudes, and they was moving too fast.
I think he said Darius Garland.
Yeah, it was Darius Garland. Yeah, like man. When you
look like grease lightning going fast.
Hey, when you can't guard, that's when you know you're done, bro.
But that's why Clay could. It ain't his shooting. It ain't his lack of creation because he always couldn't create. He didn't create at an elite level. He was an elite shooter. But now, once you don't have the legs and the escapability to even get that jump shot off, even though your release is super quick. But now they're closing in. You don't have to go, and then on the other end, can't guard nobody.
So you agree with Gilbert?
I don't watch Gilbert, so I don't know what
he said. He said Clay's cooked now because Clay.
I agree.
He said Clay's cooked now because Clay never has since he's been in the league has not gotten better. Like he's always been a shooter.
No, I think that's asinine. That's a ridiculous statement.
I didn't agree with
Gilbert. Be saying some crazy shit.
He tried to say that
he is wild.
That's why I don't watch him. I love Gilbert as a player, but some of his takes be out of like, and he just be shitting on motherfuckers that
disrespectful, bro. Hey, Gil think he's still in the gym for real. Gil think that he's still in the locker room, like he can suit up on Thursday on TNT and play these dudes. Like,
I mean, I think that when you address, especially a motherfucker like Klay Thompson, like 4-time champion, consummate professional, you have to address them with some tact.
Yeah.
Like you can't just say, "Oh, he never got better."
But in my opinion, he still got better. If you ask me,
what?
He definitely got better,
bro. When he first came in the league, he didn't do none of the stuff he do now.
That's what he did. I didn't agree with the take.
That's why I don't. That shit is asinine, bro. They trying to get clicks.
Gilbert,
it worked.
Yeah, man. Listen, at some point, these dudes gotta start being like realistic. Like they delulu.
That's what KG said.
I heard KG.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I bring in the age. Like we don't like, and that's why I wanted our pod to be like that, to where we provide substance to these arguments, bro. It's like, dog, nobody talk about the fatigue and the responsibility that you have as the primary shooter or whatever of that team. Nobody talk about him having to guard the best motherfucker. He did that for years. Yep. The best wing and shoot at the level that he shot at. Bro, they 34, Steph 35. Like we already covered this. Mm-hmm. Steph about to be 36, Clay about to be 35. Bro, they got miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. They've been to what, 7-8 finals?
Playing in the June.
Over and over. You know what I'm saying? And them niggas played it. Clay played in the Olympics.
They say Steph run like 20 miles.
So I'm just saying, then you come back from those two. You had 2 back-to-back devastating injuries. You come back and win the chip.
Yeah.
Like, man, give that man his respect, bro. But he's supposed to be on the downside.
Yeah.
Like, we so spoiled. We looking at Steph and KD and Brian and Chris Paul to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, them niggas on the backside. It's over.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be over, bro. And that's a ode to how great they are. That it's not over, but for some niggas, it's gonna be over.
Yeah. And
For the
vast majority,
it's gonna be over, bro. You can't take that. Gilbert can't sit there and say with Gilbert's career,
I think
you can't sit there and say, oh, I'm Gilbert Arenas, and you had a 3-year peak.
Ooh, I told people that I be telling people like they act like Gilbert was just like the man. No.
Love Gilbert. One of my.
And I lived in Baltimore. I was living in Maryland when
one of my favorite players of all
time,
bro. That's the reason I wore 0 was Gilbert. But you only had a 3-year stretch, bro, where you was all NBA. You was the nigga for 3 years, and then you should know. And this is why it's so disrespectful. You should know more, as well as anybody how hard it is to come back from injury. Yeah. And to come back from the type of injury that Clay had.
And it still produced.
And you bashing him saying he didn't get better?
Even though, and then
to me that don't make no sense.
Not only that, he said he's always just been a spot shooter. Even if he was just a spot shooter, people game planning against that, and you can't stop it. He had to have gotten better. You have to elevate your game.
But this is the thing. This is why I never agree with Gilbert, because he don't never assess role. He only talk from the aspect of being a superstar, or being the guy with the ball, right? Because that's all he ever was, and he was great at it. But Clay role on that team ain't to be the creator.
Yeah, shit, Gil was no creator.
He's you're the opposite of Steph.
Yeah,
you're not. You're coming off floppies and all. Your job is to shoot this motherfucker elite like you shooting.
Yeah.
For a 7-year stretch, he was the best shooter in the league. Him and Steph are neck and neck as best shooter in the league.
They both got records in the
top 10. I mean, what else you want him to do?
I don't think you've ever seen an NBA player who could get hotter than Klay Thompson.
Man, 16-11 Drew.
I was just going to say that.
Like,
I was just
bro. I mean, without Clay, bro, and this is what we're gonna. This is the story of every great player. Without the other motherfucker, you ain't getting no chips.
Yeah.
Steph don't got no chips without Clay, bro.
Right. You need peanut butter and jelly. Pause.
Look, and I'm gonna even go as far as to say this: if Steph and KD just was together and Clay wasn't there, they wouldn't have no chip either.
No, I agree with that too.
So, like, come on, man. Show that man his respect and let him bow out gracefully. And that's why the Warriors letting him do. He ain't never gonna not start for them, bro. They're not trading him or none of that shit, bro. He's earned the right to be on the downside.
All three of them, Steph, Clay, and Draymond, they've earned the right.
Drake might be gone.
Drake gonna be gone because of his actions, like goofy shit. But as far as them on the court, what they've accomplished for that organization, they've earned the right to retire Warriors.
Yeah. They're gonna have a statue, bro. They're gonna have a statue when it's done.
Yeah, I was gonna say
they should already have a statue.
I was gonna say the other word. I'm not gonna say that word. They should put up a statue of them three together.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that, I mean.
Oh, Paul, I know what you was finna say. Pause.
Yeah, we're not gonna say that word.
Pause. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there.
Dude, pause the thought.
But yeah, it's over for the Warriors.
Yeah.
They had a great run. They did great things. They went to 7 finals.
Chuck was killing Bob Myers. You seen that? He was like, he said, what did he say to him? He said something like,
Bob Myers, man, he saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
Hey, he said, good job. He said, congratulations on getting out of there before he said, congratulations on getting out of there before the Titanic sunk. He said, I still got some friends over here. He said, yeah, they're finna come see you.
Yeah, they're finna come see you. If I was Bob Myers, I would have, and this gonna sound so cold, but I would have traded Clay to Oklahoma City.
No, you can't do that.
It's cold.
Danny Ainge would have did it.
Danny Ainge would have did it.
He would have for sure did it.
I'm gonna tell you, on the opposite end, Sam Presti would have did it.
Yeah.
That it's a reason why these.
I think
great GMs.
I think that's why Bob Myers left him.
Yeah, because he didn't want to do it.
I think that Joe Lacob and Bob Myers had fundamental disagreement about what the direction of the team was going to be.
Yep.
Off of, we just won this chip, so now we got to keep, Lacob probably saying we got to be loyal to our guys. They done brought whatever. We already screwed up the shit with KD.
Yep.
Right? So we got to save face. Bob Myers probably was saying, hey, we need to be looking towards the future because we don't have no predecessor for Steph. Right, which is why Jordan got the bag. Right, they felt like they had to give Jordan the bag because he was the predecessor to Steph. Okay, we win the chip now, right? So now, okay, we got to be looking to pivot. We trying to build now to get another chip. So I think everything started changing fluid to what both of their perspectives was.
Yeah. If I'm the GM of Golden State, Draymond and Clay don't make it to this season, I'd have moved off of both of them. Especially once Draymond punched Jordan Poole after I just paid him.
Hey, so do you do a Danny Ainge and do like?
But that was they get out of jail free card though.
Huh?
That was they get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
That's
they
how
probably should have moved Draymond right after.
Yep. That was a good out right.
Yeah,
but they should have moved him probably for some pennies.
Yep.
And then just use their assets to get another young guy.
I mean,
they wanted to do right by them. When
you look at the assets available to a team like Utah or Oklahoma City, it's not inconceivable that I could trade him to them for a first round pick.
Well, Dallas wanted Draymond.
Dallas would have gave him a first round pick for Draymond. I'm taking man. Listen, when you're at the end,
Draymond.
When you at the end, bro, you gotta sell them assets off.
Yeah,
you have to otherwise you're going back to zero.
But that's why they thought that they could. They thought that they could rebuild and still have a contender.
No, you can't have it. You can't
because
have it.
That's why they thought Kuminga and Moody and Wiseman and them dudes was going to be the predecessors of. Even when D'Angelo Russell came in here, okay, maybe we can try him out. Maybe he can take the mantle going forward. But
with that being said, though, I will say I was. With that being said, I will say I was wrong in this aspect, though. For as good as a season that we saying that Chris Paul is having, he's not having the impact with those young dudes that I thought he was going to have. And I don't know if that's because he's not teaching them or if
it's because he
don't have enough reps
and he's counterproductive to their offense, to their style.
Yeah,
Chris Paul is a real point guard that Golden State is made to not have a real point guard. Steph is running off screens like he fucking Richard Hamilton.
I was just going to say Rip.
Like that. He don't fit them.
Draymond.
Right, Draymond is the point guard. When Clay is on the court, their best lineup is the death lineup. Then they need in order for Chris Paul to make an impact, he needs to play in the death lineup, and he don't fit.
I told y'all they ain't gonna be because Stephen and Chris Paul were never gonna be able to play together.
Right,
because they play two different ways.
Even that game that they had where it came down to the clutch and Chris ended up making the pass to Steph for the game winner. Even that play was wacky as fuck. Like,
and just how do you guard?
Yeah.
How do you guard when you got both these niggas over 35? Like it's not undersized. It's not a question of their ability. It's a question of what do their mouths look like?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't, when we be arguing on Facebook and all these, we don't give nuance to none of that shit.
No,
right? No, we just say, oh, this motherfucker, this. No, like, bro, everybody got their own set of disadvantages that they have on the floor, bro.
Yeah.
And when you are older, that shit is magnified by 10.
Intensified.
You know what I'm saying? So,
no, I agree. And it's a cold. So we always argue. We always talk about how that it's not fair to players, blah, 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 blah. But you have to look from a business standpoint. I got an organization to run. And in order for me to keep my job, I have to make sure that this organization is successful. So when you get mad because a GM traded your favorite player and he should have been allowed to retire. No, he can't be allowed to retire in that jersey, because if he allowed to retire in that jersey, I'm going to get fired because we losing. Because he's done.
He's cooked.
And he won't do me the service because he getting a free paycheck. Mm-hmm. He won't do me the service of just retiring.
Or taking a pay cut.
Right, or taking a pay cut. He want every last dollar. So there's give and take on both sides. Mm-hmm. And I just thought they put Bob Myers in a terrible position.
That's why
telling him he had to keep Clay and he had to keep Draymond when he could have easily moved those pieces for assets.
Yep.
Easy. Yeah, they just won a championship. You think he couldn't have fleeced somebody for Clay?
Yeah, he could have got a haul for them niggas after the chip. But like I said, they was in limbo. You know, they thinking they can package together and win another chip.
Right.
But sometimes you gotta know when to fold them. Might be
Myers
over.
Bob Myers Jr. He said, it's over with. I'm riding out.
Might be over, man.
I'm riding out.
Man, you got 4. You got 4.
Yeah.
You really could have had 6.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
6
saying?
shots.
So,
And guess who fucked up Bob Myers' plans twice? Draymond.
He could have been in Dallas, being Mark Cuban problem. Mark Cuban just sold them though.
Yeah, but man,
shit, barely.
Right. Mark Cuban just made a bunch of
How
money.
you sell them up where you still got the control
and you still control everything.
Mark Cuban.
I just need your financial backing. Let me run this.
No, listen. He didn't need the money.
No,
he made money.
No,
he made a boatload of money. So he made $2 billion on that.
He's okay. So apparently he's finna. So y'all know how the Bucks just redid, and I might not be totally right on it, like accurate on all the details of how I'm explaining this. But
you right. I think you about to say about that. You about to make the Texas.
He finna do in Dallas what we did downtown Milwaukee. Mm-hmm. That's why he did that.
But they need that shit bad now.
No, they do.
I haven't been there before, so I don't know.
They arena like segregated from everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's really why he did it. And shit.
But he probably couldn't get backing from the state.
Right.
So that's why he made the deal so he could put his own money.
And he's a smart businessman because he's not gonna use his own money. Period.
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying?
I'll use your money. Just let me run this movie.
Right.
That's what I just said. I just need your financial backing, bro.
That's why he is sharp, boss. Like, that's smart business.
Yeah.
What's your you was chomping at the bit earlier. Now where's your
my boogie challenges? Yeah, my boogie challenges.
You was thirsty as a motherfucker trying to skip the line.
I did try to skip the line, bro. My bad, bro. No disrespect, so I might do that more often now, though.
My way, really.
So we was talking about the longevity of LeBron's career. Oh no, last week we was talking about not last week, but the week before we was talking about how
this man at 4 times, but you was trying to jump the line.
It's all right.
Get your shit together, my nigga.
It's all right, bro. Be like that sometimes. All right, well I'm just gonna go straight to the question then. Since LeBron James, you got to guess the player. If we're guessing the player, who had the best rookie year statistically since LeBron James?
Since LeBron James?
Yeah, so you got to go all the way back to 2003. Statistically, who had the best rookie year?
Statistically. Tyreek Evans.
No, I'm sorry. My bad.
Blake Griffin?
Damn! Yeah.
My second guess.
Yeah. Blake was 22, 12, and 5, and he made the All-Star team.
Tyreek was what, 25 and 5?
Yeah.
25 and 5, yeah.
What about another ball? He made the All-Star team.
Yeah, but he didn't average 22 and 12, though.
What he averaged?
Like, let me go tell you right now. I'll make it up for you. That's crazy, because Melo my boy, too. I'm right here his ankle.
That was 19 and 6 or something like that.
Just about.
I think he was closer to 10 assists. I think he was like second in the league in assists.
His rookie year, no, he only averaged 15 and 6.
Oh, okay.
15 and 6.
He averaged 20 and 7 the next year, and then he was averaging 23 and 8 before he got hurt. I had another one too, though. It's been a little while since we've been out.
What did D. Rose do his rookie year?
He had a nice rookie year.
He did have a nice rookie year.
I think it was 20 and 6.
Yeah,
that's why I said Tyreek, because I knew Tyreek was 25 before.
All right, guess this player, y'all. Guess this player. This player has. Well, damn, y'all finna get it now already, bro. I already know.
Why you were so geeked as hell?
Because I just thought about it. Because we had this y'all gonna guess it off top because of who y'all is, one, but then because of the conversation today. But anyways, this player has more points than 12 current rosters, more rebounds than 5 current rosters, more assists than 16 current rosters, more steals than 5 current rosters, and more blocks than 4 current rosters. Who is this player?
The King.
Yes, sir.
That was a Shohei Ohtani.
Grand slam. They knocked out the park and then came back and struck out the side.
Okay, guess this team. It's a football team. This NFL team is the first team since 1938 to lose 3 straight games when only allowing 10 points or less in 3 straight games.
Damn, I got it right on my. I got it right
Come
on
on,
my
bro.
tongue.
Come on, bro.
It's either the
Get your ass off
Patriots.
the internet, Don.
No. I mean, I can't Google
It's the
that.
Patriots. Yeah.
It's the Patriots. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I was trying to remember who the Vikings played.
That shit was 3-0 or some shit.
Yeah,
This
3-0.
Y'all heard about the
Shit got rained out.
Did y'all hear about the milestone that Mike Evans just broke?
He got 10,000 yard, 10,000 yard, consecutive 1,000-yard season.
Yeah, he's second to only was it Jerry Rice?
Yes.
He got one of the most unmemorable careers there ever was.
Yeah.
I'm getting there, bro. Can you guess the 7 quarterbacks that got him there?
The 7 quarterbacks that got Mike Evans there?
Yes.
I can't.
Jameis Winston,
1,
Tom Brady,
2,
Baker Mayfield.
3. Bro, do you have my list? Because you just went down the list in order.
I'm just good at this shit, bro.
I'll fill in the gaps
really
for you.
live sports, dog. So I got Tom Brady.
You got Tom. You got James.
I got Baker Mayfield. I got James Winston.
That's 3. Come on.
You said 7?
Yeah, 7 of them.
One of them you're not going to get because he started like 6 games for them.
Ooh, we okay.
Blaine Gabbert.
Yep. That's 4. Come on.
Oh, I had Gabbert too. I just didn't want to say it. So that's 4.
They had this big white dude who was like 6'3".
Yes, he's on the list.
Josh Freeman.
You close.
Josh Johnson.
Yeah, no, you close though. You close. You close as hell.
No,
you close, bro. When I say you close, you close. You just got his last name wrong.
Josh Peterman?
No, Josh McCown.
Josh.
Oh my God.
McCown.
Mike Evans was
McCown.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Right.
Mike
Fitzmagic. Mike Glennon. Mike Glennon's a big white dude. 6'8".
All right, so we all know that LeBron is the career leader in all the points, rebounds, assists, and all that good stuff, right? Who's the leader of it for the playoffs? Off the bench.
What?
Who's the leader for points, rebounds, steals? Let me make sure I got it. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, and field goals made, 3-pointers made, free throws made off the bench in playoff history for the NBA.
He leads all of them?
Off
one
the bench.
person?
One person.
Off the bench.
Off the bench. He's the Jordan off the bench in the playoffs. I mean, he's the Bron off the bench in the playoffs.
Andre Iguodala.
No.
Trying to have a check?
No. Are y'all serious?
Oh, you said off the bench, bro.
Yes, bro. Come on, bro. He played off the bench, but he really wasn't no bench player, bro.
Who, DeMar Rosen?
Oh, Manu Ginobili.
Yes, bro. God, dog.
I mean, the way you phrased the question.
Yeah, I probably phrased it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fault. I could do this.
Yeah, that was great. I'm thinking like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
So somebody just tied Jason Kidd for the most triple doubles without committing a turnover. Who am I?
Tyrese Halliburton.
No, he only did it one time.
Joker.
Yes. He did it 7 times. The rest of the league has only done it 8 times.
Where did they get a load of me?
Mm-hmm. All right, this is my last one. If I told you, true or false? This is true or false. In a calendar year, y'all understand what I'm saying, right?
I already know where this is going. I know where this is going.
In the calendar year, true or false? The Detroit Lions have more wins than the Detroit Pistons.
True.
Technically, it's
it's technically a tie.
Yeah, but you said true or false, so you kind of try to trick us.
Yeah, I did try to trick the shit out of y'all. Bro,
the Pistons only got 19 wins in the year?
Yeah, they got none this year. Yeah, the Wizards, Detroit, and the Spurs are 1-48 in their last 49 games. And that's only because the Wizards beat the Pistons.
Detroit got 2 wins, though.
One, buddy.
They only got 1 win?
1 win in the last 49.
No, I'm saying they got 2 wins on the season, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I ain't talking about in the year. I'm talking about this season.
In the last 49, yeah. In their last 49, they 1-48.
Good
damn, that's
grief, man. Like, throw the whole franchise away.
All 3 of them.
Nah, they gonna be straight. Detroit gonna be straight.
I think that was all my little hot take.
He can't stay healthy.
Cool.
Cade Cunningham.
He only got one injury, bro. You ever had shin splints, nigga? No, you'll be out too.
No, I've never had shit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my God.
That's all
I will say this: if my Packers lose to these motherfucking Giants,
I just don't think
I'm gonna be pissed off.
I just think they lost to them niggas last year. I never. Saquon went crazy.
Saquon went crazy in the first quarter this game. If I'm not mistaken. At least I know he had their touchdown.
Saquon's playing.
Yeah, he got their first touchdown.
But yeah, Detroit gonna be straight, man.
Saquon has 14 carries for 25 yards,
In the touchdown.
but he got 2 tutties.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's doing great. He scored twice.
God, I hate them.
Them niggas quarterback still the one thing.
DeVito. Yeah, the mobs.
Tommy-
He brought the mob with
Tommy
him.
DeVito. Hey, they look better with Tommy DeVito than they
Daniel
do
Jones.
with
They
Daniel
gave him the
Jones.
bag.
What is wrong with
They
What-
gave him $40 million.
What is wrong with these NFL GMs and these white quarterbacks? I'm sorry.
Don't get us
I had to
canceled,
say
man.
it, bro. I had to say it, bro.
Don't get us canceled.
I had to say it, bro. How's Tim Boyle playing the NFL, bro?
Yeah, he's got the worst career of any college or bro.
Yeah, he won one game, girl.
No, he has one touchdown to like 19, like 40
To 19
interceptions. Yeah, like right for a career in his collegiate career, and he still got to the NFL.
How did he get to the NFL, bro?
One touchdown to 19
No wonder.
picks.
He had a good wonder.
But meanwhile, Charlie Ward.
Right. Charlie Ward got drafted in the 4th round after winning the Heisman. After winning the Heisman, bro.
I mean, Troy Smith went in the 7th round after winning the Heisman.
Bro, they told Lamar Jackson you need to play wide receiver.
Yeah, they
That was Bill Foley.
They disrespectful, bro.
Disrespectful. They moved Terrell Pryor as wide receiver.
Terrell Pryor never got a shot
Pryor
at quarterback.
Yeah, he did. He got a couple years for the Raiders.
No, he did.
At quarterback?
He did, but he was a receiver before that. They had to
go back to him.
Yeah,
Their quarterbacks was hurt.
Yeah, that's the only reason he got a shot.
He was the starter for at least 2 years there.
He was the starter for like
a year and a half.
A year. Then they went to another month, and then he had to come back.
They found another white boy, and then he didn't pan out, and they went back to Terrell Pryor. Look at what's my boy played for Buffalo for a long time? Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor is better.
He getting the raw. He get the raw end of the deal.
He's better than 75% of the quarterbacks in the league.
Shit, Jacoby Brissett too.
Jacoby.
Yeah.
Look at Josh Dobbs.
Look, Teddy Bridgewater even in the league.
Teddy.
Yeah.
All Teddy did was throw completions. Teddy got like a 70% completion rating for his career, and don't got a job.
They move up the black quarterbacks quick, but that's just like
Jameis.
It's like they do the coaches,
bro. When Jameis
got a 5,000 yard,
three of them, bro. Three of them.
He led the league in touchdowns.
He led the league in interceptions, but that's because dude want to throw the ball every down. Tom Brady had to come in there and tell him we're not throwing the ball.
Yeah. Bruce Arians.
Yeah, Bruce Arians.
He was going crazy with Byron. He said, Byron, pass.
Pass. Like, bro, oh my God, man. I can't stand it, bro. I don't understand.
But they just, the white quarterbacks just got a longer leash, bro.
Well, look how long Joe Flacco was.
No Flacco slander over here.
Don't do that.
Flacco
Flacco's cold.
Hey, he doing his thing right
now.
He's
doing it again. He like 50.
Hey, he said
he up. He's 40.
Flacco is Vinny Testaverde.
Bro, they said the nigga was sitting on his couch, bro.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. No, I think he was coaching.
There's something they said.
Yeah, he was coaching.
He hadn't thrown a football.
Yeah.
Hey,
look,
the ones who deserve it.
He already got more passing touchdowns in 2 weeks than the Steelers do in 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wrong about Kenny Pickett.
I told you that
Kenny Pickett is trash.
Trash. I said it.
I called him trash.
I said it. I said he was trash.
I thought he was gold.
I tell you who really trash, and America keep trying to make him the best quarterback in the league. Josh Allen is trash.
Oh yeah, we know you went on Josh Allen rant 1 week, bro. I played that shit at home, bro.
Josh Allen's trash, bro. He was trash in Wyoming. He shouldn't have got drafted as high as he did.
You just racist.
I'm not, bro. I'm not, bro. But when you tell
black people can't be racist.
when you tell me, let's compare. Did Josh Allen deserve to get picked over Lamar Jackson?
No.
Okay.
But to be fair, Lamar should have been who?
Lamar was the last pick in the first round.
He was coming off the Heisman, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Who went first?
The man damn near threw for 6,000 motherfucking yards.
Lamar was a finalist his sophomore year for the Heisman.
Yep.
Look, I'm saying who went first that year? Who went first that year? Because I feel like
Josh Rosen went
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Baker went first.
Yeah, that was disrespectful.
And Josh Rosen went third.
Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Rosen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lamar goes at the end of the first?
Yeah.
Are y'all kidding?
But, they think college don't translate to that shit.
Yeah.
Man.
That's always been the story.
Guess what? In college, Josh Allen's completion percentage for 4 years was 52%.
Yeah, look at Trubisky shit. Trubisky had like a 46%, and they drafted him over fucking Mahomes, bro.
Over Mahomes.
No, tell the whole story. They traded the franchise for him.
They traded the franchise for him,
bro.
The Bears GM said he picked him because he liked the car he drove.
Ooh, definitely did. They drafted him over Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. After Deshaun Watson just won the whole thing.
Right. Just won the whole thing in Clemson. Oh man, bro, what is wrong with them, bro?
Somebody need to get investigated for sabotage, bro. Like, yeah.
But we know what that is. Even though Mahomes, they act like he white, they know he a nigga.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And look how his daddy act.
Man, his daddy dark as hell.
That's crazy.
So he like,
his daddy played in the
majors. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm turned off by that, bro. I'm really turned off by that. And like even I watched the love Joe Burrow get. Like, Joe cool. He cool. I like Joe Burrow.
Joe can come to the cookout.
He definitely can come to the cookout. He definitely can come to the cookout.
And he can play.
But guess what?
It's like 4 white boys that come to the cookout.
Joe not. Joe not that.
Joker.
Yeah, Joker. Joker definitely coming to the cookout.
DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
What
we call, you know what we call him?
Hey, that's an insider.
You know what we call him? White Dante.
Man, DiVincenzo come to the cookout, man. Who else?
That was 3.
Alex Caruso, Mike Geether.
Oh yeah, Alex Caruso. I'm definitely fucking with AR-15. AR-15 can come.
C-Mac, he might can't come. He might tell or something.
Who? C-Mac? AR-15 can.
Yeah, he can come.
Who?
Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he can come.
Travis Kelce.
Nah, Travis Kelce. He's gonna be trying to bring Taylor.
Oh God, Taylor cannot come to the barbecue.
Bro. He could come when he got that black.
He gotta come dolo.
Hey, that man did a whole 180. He did a whole 180,
what's
bro.
The nigga for the Raiders? He can come for sure.
Who?
Max Crosby.
Oh, Max Crosby. Max Crosby is invited to
Max Crosby come for sure. They had him on it. No, he was doing the interview. He was blowing in the interview, dog.
TJ Watt coming?
No, they a little too much
The Watts is
they eat cheese and shit.
He said they eat cheese and shit.
Yeah, they a little conservative.
JJ might run for mayor or something. Senator.
I'm just looking at Travis Kelce. I'm like, bro, what happened, bro?
He had the black girl.
But the man used to show. The man had the black girl. The man was showing up at the stadium with the fur coat on.
Off white,
off white with the fur coat on. Like he was swaggy.
Play both sides.
No, he trying to gain his brand, grow his brand,
diversify his portfolio.
Yeah, he gonna be a movie star after this.
Yeah.
What? That's what I tell you. Bet you.
Listen, hey, I'm not doubting you at all. I agree. I think that's absolutely where he's going.
Action movie.
He's gonna be a movie star or a wrestler or some shit. What?
Well, that's Gronk. Yeah, Gronk want to wrestle bad, but he under contract now, so he can't go back to WWE.
Who he under contract with?
Some broadcasting service.
Yeah, I think NFL Network or something. Yeah. But he might got 2. I think he'll get on CBS too.
Because he was definitely.
I remember that.
WWE.
Him and his brothers, they was going crazy.
But yeah. Y'all watch WWE? You seen that stuff?
I don't.
You know I watch wrestling.
You know, B do. B go crazy for that shit, though.
Hey,
I ain't never gonna stop watching wrestling.
hey, my guy. I am very impressed with.
What you think about CM coming back?
I mean, that's amazing. But they got the perfect campaign for that right now too. The hell froze over. That like that. I mean, that's perfect. But what's our guy name? The new United States champion.
Wow. I ain't seen
that. The YouTube star.
Who? Jake Paul?
Jake, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He is phenomenal.
He cold though. He can wrestle.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, he cold.
Like
his performance cold, man.
Bro, he is amazing.
That's his lane.
No, he was born to do it.
For sure.
Born to do it. As soon as he stepped in the ring and started working, I said, "Oh, this man right here." But he been waiting his whole life for this because he cold. Bad Bunny cold too though. Bad Bunny.
I don't watch wrestling, so.
You know who Bad Bunny is, though, right?
Yeah.
Number one artist in the world?
Yeah. You know that. You know who Bad Bunny.
You know who Jake Paul is?
Yeah. I know who y'all talking about. I'm just saying I don't watch wrestling, though.
Yeah.
But I know of these people, though, yes.
Yeah. Eventually.
You ain't never watched wrestling?
Yeah, I used to when I was short. I just, not when I got older.
As long as you watched it before.
Yeah. I used to be in it. Just like y'all used to be in it. Used to be, bro, you see what else? Yeah. I used to get in trouble. Can't watch TV. Be in there with the TV turned down all the way.
You was not allowed to watch wrestling?
No, I stay on punishment, bro. I wasn't supposed to watch the TV, bro.
I used to call the hotline to try to figure out what the fuck was gonna happen. My grandma used to be like, "What the fuck?"
That's my God.
He said, "I called the hotline."
Me and Gene Oakland.
Exactly. Like, what's happening this week?
Well, that was episode 9 of the Pick and Roll podcast, man. We had a good time.
No questions? They got to pay for questions.
No, they definitely got to pay for questions. Send some stars.
Start it up.
From now on, guys, I see you in the chat. I'm reading, whether I'm on camera or I'm not. I see all the comments in the chat. If you would like to get on the screen or you'd like to ask a question to the guys, send stars. If you're on YouTube, you can donate. I don't care if it's 50 cents. I don't care if it's $1. Just donate something. Help us keep this podcast growing. Keep the lights on. They cost money to do this every week. So, just help us out. And then we'll get you right to the front of the line.
Yeah, it is.
Like, share, comment. We want to be able to be interactive with you guys.
Absolutely. This is episode 9. B. Jones said he'd be back for episode 10.
Shout out B. Jones.
Shout out B. Jones, bro.
He's shooting movies. He's a movie star.
What else can we play for the milk company?
Yeah.
For the milk company?
He's 16 balling on everybody.
He said he playing for the milk company.
Man, it's my boy. He been going crazy.
Man, he is screwed.